4th and 1, they're not going for the field goal. They said they might just QB sneak with Josh Allen, but where the hell is James Cook at as well? Ty Johnson's like a receiving back. Yeah, they're definitely QB sneaking it with Josh Allen. Don't go outsides now. Well, Patriots lose. Honestly, I kind of expected to get blown out by the Bills to only lose by 3 points. I'll take it. And we're also in the hunt for a top 3 pick. So once again, I'll take it. But yo, what's up, guys? Today, man, I'll be talking about my New England Patriots losing today 24-21 against the Buffalo Bills. One of the best teams in football, only beat the mighty New England Patriots by a measly 3 points. The Patriots had 3 turnovers. One of them I didn't even know existed. You can throw a backward pass, apparently. It can be an incomplete backwards pass, but the defense can recover it for a touchdown. That is the first time in my 22-year-old life that I've ever seen that play happen, that I can vividly recall. So I don't know what the fuck that was. Patriots fall to 3-12, and the Bills are the polar opposite of that at 12-3. Trying to get that first overall seed from the Bills, from the Chiefs. No, they're 14-1. It's just like the turnovers once again. 3 turnovers on back-to-back. Don't know what audio I'm hearing. This beeping noise in my. I don't know what I have going on in the background. Literally should have everything muted, but I'll just move. I have to. That's it. Ramondre Stevenson played like a war criminal. He wants Travis Hunter. I mean, the fumble and then the incomplete on the backwards pass. He did have the touchdown. He did a nice play as well, right? And he came in like get like a first down on 3rd down. But overall, he was right there. He reared his ugly head on 2 turnovers. So the ball just simply didn't bounce the Patriots' way. And I'll be honest with you guys, thankfully, because imagine we just won a meaningless game. I mean, beating the Bills is good. Like, we beat them last year. Like, that was good. Don't get it twisted. But it's like at the end of the day, would I rather be like, oh yeah, man, we beat the Bills. Let's fucking go. We own these freaks. Or would I rather have Travis Hunter? Give me the top 3 pick and potentially get Travis Hunter. Let's talk about some positives. Drake May threw 2 touchdowns. Marte Mapu Legacy game almost had 2 picks. He had an interception on Josh Allen's show when I get into the defense. But Antonio Gibson had a pretty solid game. Opening off the game with a 42-yard kick return. Shout out to Antonio Gibson. And Marcus Jones was out today, so we had nobody on punt return, really. It was like somebody, Erickson. I don't know who this Erickson guy is, but he was apparently, what's it called? He was apparently on the Patriots like punt return or something. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? But whatever. The Bills pressure from like a minute and a half into the game. I tweeted out, the Patriots offensive line should be embarrassed. It's only been a minute and a half, but the pressure all game. Drake May had to throw the ball out of bounds so many times. Had to escape from pressure so many times. The offensive line is fucking terrible, bro. And this is what comes with having an overall shit team. Like, you have your you don't have your wide receiver. Respectfully, you have your quarterback 1 in Drake May. You have your cornerback. You have your quarterback 1 in Drake May. You have your cornerback 1 in Christian Gonzalez. Outside of that, that Jeopardy music. Who fucking knows at this point? Like, I like Keon White. I like Christian Barmore. Pop Douglas is a solid receiver. I like the veteran Hunter Henry, but you have the clown trifecta from the coaching staff, heralded by Gerard Mayo. I'm honest with you guys. I honestly did not mind Alex Van Pelt game. I don't think he's been as bad. I don't think he's been as bad recently because he was terrible prior. But I do hate some of his play calls when he goes from his vanilla run plays with Ramondre Stevenson on like 4th and 1, on 3rd and 1. Just the most obvious plays today on like a third third or fourth down with Drake May, he instead just had a fake play like it was a run, and he instead just ran it with Drake May. Now that was fucking hot. Yeah. Into Drake May as well. He had a nice 28-yard to Kayshon Boutte. Kayshon Boutte had a legacy game today. He had a legacy game today, close to 100 yards. And I'm kind of sick of Drake May, man. I've been waiting all season for regular season targets for Javon Baker. He finally got the target. What does Drake May do? Fucking overthrows him. Throws the pass over his head, out of bounds. Like, come on, man. I was the lone target of the game. We didn't even see Jalen Polk on the field, bro. I didn't even see Jalen Polk on the field. Well, our rookie receivers literally have not done anything. Polk has like 2 touchdowns. What do they fucking do, man? God damn, this just stinks. Another false start penalty on DeMonte Jacobs. He had 2 today. Jake made a nice spin move for a first start run on 3rd down. And in terms of the run game, I mean, the Patriots simply can't run block currently, but Ramondre Stevenson was super underwhelming. He had a touchdown, but then he had, the fumble and the backwards pass that he didn't come up with, even though I don't know what the hell that play call was. We were down to like our end zone twice. Martin Mapu gets that pick on Josh Allen. Instead of going down for the touchback in the end zone, he instead, like, his knee was about to be down. He just didn't go down and stopped at the 1 yard line. Like, I don't know what the hell that was. It was probably like one of his first career picks, and he didn't know how to act. He was going to get a 105-yard touchdown. I don't know what was going on with him, but I digress. Holding penalty on Hunter Henry. That's the veteran Hunter Henry, man. Guys like him and Kendrick Bourne I just expect a lot out of them, so it's like kind of like uncharacteristic. But like Hunter Henry's been having a couple of flags this season here. You're like, come on, man. There were Ramondre Stevenson had a nice 14-yard touchdown right after that, and at that point it was 14-0 Patriots. And then the fun was over. Right after that, James Cook gets a 46-yard touchdown. I'm like, what's going on? I know we're shit against the run, but bro, 46-yard touchdown, multiple missed tackles at the end. The 1-on-1 was Gonzo versus James Cook, and Gonzo didn't even get a hand on him. I don't know what the fuck that was. Kyle Duggar once again missing a tackle, and then he had a nice tackle as well. I want to give him his credit for that. But Kyle Duggar misses so many tackles. He's like the back end. The Saints are the back end. They're like the last resort. Kyle Duggar has consistently missed tackles so many times for touchdowns. Like, okay, let us slide over this little play right here. But these are touchdowns. These are 46-yard plays. These are game-defining plays. You're up by 14, and after that touchdown from James Cook, the momentum shifted to the Buffalo Bills. The Patriots did not score in the 3rd quarter, and it took Kyer Elam having a million penalties for them to score towards the tail end of the 4th quarter. So that's just so fucking frustrating. At that point, it was 14-7 Patriots. Martin Mapu picks off Josh Allen. Good. But I mentioned because he fell down at the 1 instead of staying in the end zone, getting tackled there, going down to a knee, and getting a touchback, having way better field position. We ended up getting a first down after that, and maybe another one, but he didn't end up getting anything. I think it ended up leading to a punt once again, so not really anything ideal. Actually, before that, prior to that, and then we ended up punting. Actually, the Patriots had a fake punt on their own 23 with Del Pettis getting a direct snap for a first down. I mean, I guess. But then at the 8-minute mark, you don't go for it on 4th and 6. And you only get the ball back once and again, barely score. And once again, I don't know what your Mayo is cooking down there in New England, or down here in New England. Drake May overthrows Javon Baker. Mapu almost picks off Josh Allen once again. Hit him right in the hand, was not able to come up with it. Jonathan Jones, the old man of kind of been hating on all season because he is, in my opinion, pretty damn washed. But yeah, he has played a pretty solid game today. we got to stop on 3rd and 10 on Shakir in the first half. He like punched the ball out of somebody's hand. Just with the peanut zone punch. We're talking about that in the broadcast. Shout out to Jonathan. Pretty solid game today. Another James Cook touchdown. I think it was like a passing touchdown, maybe running touchdown. And I'm tying the game up at 14. And then this is where the momentum really shuffled because Rhamondre Stevenson fumbles. And I tweeted out like, man, I can't wait until we draft his successor in April. The Patriots always draft running backs. Imagine if they draft a running back in like the 3rd or 4th round. Because y'all saw what the Bucks got with that demon Bucky Irving out of Oregon. That's tough. Because Rhamondre's kind of like a smaller like power back, pretty good receiving, not really the fleetest of foot. Yeah, that is his 7th fumble of the season. He is on a 4-year, $36 million deal, paying him $9 million a season, and he has 7 fumbles, which leads the NFL. He also has the lowest yards per carry for a running back, with at least 150 carries at 3.8 at that given time. And again, can't happen at all. Jonathan Jones had a nice play in the end zone against Shakir. Like I mentioned, he kind of like peanut Tillman it out of his hand. Jeremiah Farms Jr. and Yannick Ngakoue, they said in the broadcast they were credited for I believe like half a sack. 17-4 built to the 50-yard field goal from Tyler Bass. So they were literally mid-season having kicker tryouts, like, and now he's just back all of a sudden. Okay, man. I bet he is, man. We got a nice, good block from Antonio Gibson. Just great pass block from Antonio Gibson. Honestly, been a pretty underrated signing with the Patriots. I realized like 2 weeks ago he's on like a 3-year deal, so like 3 years, $11 million or something like that. So shout out to him. Honestly, a pretty solid vet. He did also fumble, but they ended up recovering it. He's definitely struggled with fumbles throughout his career in Washington. Nice 32-yard pass. May's kind of like falling off balance. Nice play to Kayshon Boutte, who, like I mentioned, had a legacy game today. And then Drake made those interception in the end zone. I was kind of figuring out like what happened. Somebody fell at the back of the end zone. It was Austin Hooper, but he also did underthrow the pass as well. So it's like Drake May, man, like I love you dearly, but these turnovers are killing us, brother. They really are. And he tries to force plays, like maybe he thinks he's still in college and he can make these plays. Like, this is the NFL, brother. He makes some insane plays, but brother, that's tough, man. That's tough. What else did I want to mention that I had in my notes? Khalil Shakir fumbled. You let him recover it. I think that was like Jonathan Jones again, maybe. I forgot. Then Martin Mapu punched the ball out of James Cook. And of course, the Bills recover again. The Bills recover another fumble. Shakir, Cook at the end as well. So I'll get into. Del Pettis makes a nice play on Kincaid on 3rd and 10. Thankfully, they didn't end up calling it pass interference. Got a little choppy, but. And then the play that really pissed me the fuck off. Drake made there's a backward pass to Rhamondre Stevenson for a Bills touchdown. I was today years old. 7:49 p.m. December 22nd, 2024, 3 days before Christmas, finding out that if you throw a backward pass and it's incomplete, the defense can recover it for a touchdown. Nigga, what? That shit is the fakest shit ever, bro. That and that other bullshit where if you fumble in the back of the end zone, it's a touchback. Man, I don't give a fuck. I'll take that shit. Fucking stinks. That shit fucking reeks, my nigga. 3 consecutive turnovers in the last 3 drives. The Rhamondre Stevenson fumble, Drake May interception in the end zone, and whatever the fuck that Stevenson bullshit was. Ian White then also makes a good tackle on 3rd down on Josh Allen. Another false start on Demontre Jacobs. The offensive line is fucking terrible. On Cooper, he had a nice catch, but it was a hospital ball for May. You can see he was kind of shaking up after that. Hooper, and you can see May's like, fuck. So I just threw Uncle hospital ball. And I'm leading to an unnecessary roughness. Multiple pass interferences from Kyer Elam. May ends up fumbling the ball in the 8th play inside the 10-yard line of that drive. And I'm just like, oh my God. whatever can go wrong in the second half is going wrong. I know it's too good to be true. Hunter Henry ended up getting a touchdown on the 9th play of the drive at a 10-yard line. And the Patriots go for onside kick. The Bills initially fumble it. And of course, who's there? Khalil Shakir ends up recovering. It's just so fucking hysterical. NFL teams are now 3 for 47 this season on onside kicks after the Patriots didn't get the onside kick recovery. Ty Johnson first down. And then you got like a third and 1, didn't get it. 4th and 1, and Josh Allen got it. And it was 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Game's over. Yeah. Overall, Drake May, I mean, he played an alright game. Couple turnover-worthy plays, couple of nice plays, couple of nice runs. Still waiting, I think, for his first career 300-yard passing game, but so far, man, the only thing that's really pissing me off is it's definitely a big thing. It's the turnovers, man. It's just forcing things because his skill position stinks. His offensive line stinks. His head coach is not real. And there's just not enough talent alongside him. The talent that you're supposed to have alongside him, a receiver, and Jalen Polk and Javon Baker aren't on the field. And obviously aren't doing well behind the scenes to get on that field. It just sucks. But Drake May today, 22-36, 260 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Roger Stevenson today, 12 carries, 60 yards, 5 yards per carry. And the second touchdown of the game right here.
Single setback, Stevenson handed to him. Stevenson rips through the first wave. Stevenson still going. Touchdown! Patriots! Stevenson.
Drake makes his carries 31 yards. Antonio Gibson 10 for 28. A lot better in the kickoff game, in the receiving game. Antonio Gibson on the ground, not ideal. He did have a 40-yard run, a couple like 30 and 20-yard runs, but outside of that, not too big of a fan of Antonio Gibson on the ground. Pop Douglas 1 for 6 and Del Pettis 1 for 2 on that fake punt. Kayshon Boutte legacy game. Let's talk about it. 5 catches, 95 yards, and a touchdown right here.
Because it was New England who dominated for so long. May, timing route in the air. It is caught. What a grab. Boutte, touchdown, New England.
Clap it up for Kayshon Boutte. He was highly regarded as one of the better receivers in this draft class, and then off the field happened. Last season he was playing initially, and Bill Belichick kind of put him in the doghouse after his first couple of games. Remember this one game he had against the Eagles. He couldn't get both feet in, and the Patriots ended up losing the game on 4th down. So after that, I really didn't see him too much. Austin Hooper, praise to him. Hopefully he's good after that big hit he took from the hospital ball from Drake May. 4 catches for 54 yards for Unc Hooper. Another Unc, Hunter Henry. 4 catches, 39 yards, and his second touchdown of the season. And the touchdown, that was the final play for the Patriots offense today from Hunter Henry right here.
Shotgun for May. Step and throw. Touchdown. He hits Henry for the score.
Pop Douglas, 12 for 33, had a touchdown, but ended up coming back because he didn't have control of the ball, something like that, whatever the hell it was. The announcers were like, man, that's not a catch. Okay, buddy. Whatever. Kendrick Bourne, he would have had 2 in a row, and that was pretty big for him because he doesn't really have too much touchdowns. Kind of like a smaller Jacoby Myers. But Jacoby Myers had a lot more involvement in the offensive run than Pop, but he just wouldn't get touchdowns. So Kendrick Bourne, aka KB, 2 for 18. Mondre 1 for 13. Antonio Gibson 2 for 8. Javon Baker, no catches. Jalen Polk, no catches. Those were 2 guys that we're excited about offensively, and they both have amounted to nothing. Polk has 2 touchdowns. Only thing I'm excited about Javon Baker's behind the scenes and that preseason game he had against the Commanders where Drake May was feeding him. But outside of that, it's just fucking raps, GG's. Okay, apparently Jeremiah Farms is the only one that was credited for the sack. So he has a sack today. Got a pick from Martin Lapu, the former Sacramento State alum, or the actual Sacramento State alum of the former Sacramento State. student. Had an interception. Could have had two, but he had one interception right here.
Ball situation, see if he can beat someone downfield.
Coleman had a 64-yard catch last week, back from the wrist injury. Allen is going to line it up deep downfield, intercepted. Allen has it picked off in the end zone by Mapu.
Shout out to Marte Mapu. I don't know why he was inactive recently, but coming back with Jabril Peppers out, he should be like the third safety. I think it should be maybe not third safety, but the other safety. It should be Kyle Duggar, Jabril Peppers, Marte Mapu. Obviously, Del Pettis is coming on now, and I really haven't seen too much from Jalen Hawkins the last couple of weeks, to be quite fair. Yeah, and that was pretty much it for the defense. Nothing to write home about. Antonio Gibson, kick return, 2 for 61, 30.5 yards per return. Alex Erickson didn't even know he existed. One return for 0 yards. Joe Side didn't take any field goals. Right there, 103 punts, 134 yards, 44.7 yards per punt, and one inside, 44.7, and one inside of the 20. I just have no idea who this Alex Erickson guy is. He's 32 years old, and he was just signed to the New England Patriots practice squad on December 18th. So 5 days after getting signed, pretty much, he's just turning punts for us. So that's how down bad the Patriots are. So nice. Allen did not have a stellar performance at all. When the report came out from me and Rapport tonight, when I woke up in the middle of the night, started watching what's it called? There's a break. If you know, you know. Fuck the company. As long as this Wyatt part right now, he can rot in fucking hell with the company too. So this old geezers that's helping him out, need them fucking eradicated. But I digress. Josh Allen today, 16 for 29, 154 yards, a touchdown on the pick. James Cook dominated us on the ground. A lot of this is from that 1 yard, but he also had another touchdown as well. Receiving wise from Josh Allen, so tied again by 14. James Cook today, 11 carries, 100 yards, and for a touchdown. Josh Allen 6 for 30. Ty Johnson 6 for 30 as well. Ray Davis 5 for 12. James Cook 3 catches for 26 yards and a touchdown. Matt Collins 2 for 25. Knox 2 for 22. Shakir 2 for 22. Keon 1 for 17. Ray Davis 1 for 17. Kincaid 4 for 15. Coop 1 for 10. And they had a sack today. They didn't actually have anybody with a full sack today. Just a lot of pressure. Not too many sacks. They had half a sack from Balen Spector and half a sack from Austin Johnson. And they also had an interception from Cam Lewis off of Drake May in the end zone. Kick return wise, they had 3 guys in the kick return. Ray Davis 1 for 24. Brennan Codrington 1 for 22. And Khalil Shakir 1 for 0. Tyler Bassman is only field goal of the game, but it's a 50-yard field goal. Sam Barr and the punter actually punted the ball more than us, funny enough, and they won the game. 4 for 171, 42.8 yards per punt, and 2 inside the 20. Overall yards, let's just look at that real quick. We had 379 yards, they had 324. We had 252 pass yards, they were 152. We had 100 more. That's crazy. They had 172 rushing yards, now to our 127. We both had fixed 5.6 yards per play. We had 28 first downs. They had 23. We were 7 for 12 on third down. Mind you, we had 0 third downs compared to last week against the. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think we just got slaughtered. Man, how do I not remember who the hell we played last week? That's tough. That's tough. Nah, that's tough. Nah, that's tough. Cardinals. So we just lost to the Panthers and now out of the playoffs. So nice shot, man. We went 7 for 12 on third down. They went 4 for 11 on fourth down. We were 2 for 2. They were 1 for 1. We had 68 total plays. They had 58. We allowed 2 sacks. They allowed 1. We punted the ball 3 times. They punted the ball 4. They had 13 penalties and won this game for 78 yards. We had 5 for 35. We lost 2 fumbles. They lost 0. We both threw picks. Time possession 30-57 for us, 29-03 for them. Next week we go up against the Chargers, who just had a nice win last week. I'm trying to punch a ticket into the playoffs in the AFC to the wild card. And now, before I get off, like I usually do, let's go and take a look, or a gander, or a peek at the top picks in the 2024 NFL Draft. The Patriots lose today and fall to 3-12 on the season. The Patriots right now have the second overall pick according to NFL Tankathon. Let's fucking go. Because remember, you got to trade down the Raiders. Y'all need a quarterback. Y'all want that man sugar. I'm just saying, we can trade down. And you can get your quarterback. We can get some draft capital and maybe potentially a player. Hello. First overall pick right now, if the season ended, will be the Giants, 2-13. Probably draft Cam Ward. It's been a rumor. I like Shador Sanders. The Giants probably like Cam Ward more. Patriots, 3-12. Travis Hunter, you're a New England Patriot, whether we trade down or not, buddy. Jags with Mac Jones, 3-12 with the third pick right now. The Titans will be fourth at regular, 3-12. Another sneaky team for a quarterback, because Will Levis is not that guy, which we knew because he literally drunk coffee with mayonnaise and y'all thought he was him. Gotta be stopped, buddy. So where the Titans go? They need a quarterback. They need a quarterback. Like, let's be fucking for real. So do the Browns. They could take that man. Sure. So hey, we have a couple of guys we can trade down with right now that need quarterbacks. Let's be fucking for real. Browns 3-12. They can use a quarterback. The Raiders 6 with a record 3-12. They could definitely use a quarterback. The Panthers, Bryce Young, FC. We back. We here. Let's fucking go. Big dub today for Bryce Young. Not big for the draft order. Big for them. They needed to win. Bryce Young, Dave Canales. I mean, y'all needed the W. A lot of these close games against good teams. I got the job there against a mid Cardinals team. Good shit, boys. Jets 8th right now with a record of 4-11. Bears with a record of 4-11 are 9th with Caleb Williams, and the Saints are 10th with a record of 5-9. So there's a couple of options to trade down. Just get your guy in Travis Hunter. Lots of the Patriots at this point, I'm numb. Not really sick. I was about 3 points. One of the best teams in football. The turnovers killed us. 3 turnovers, including a touchdown right there, and then you barely just score a touchdown if you have. They literally giving you the chance to get a touchdown and waste like so much time on like 9 plays outside of 10 it took you to score a touchdown with multiple pass interferences. Just gift wrapping you that shit. Jesus Christ. Gerard Mayo, brother. It's my favorite season. So that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say about you, buddy. Other than that, y'all, that is the video. Make sure to go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up. Let's follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Your boy John. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.